Well, guys, so I just watched England's first match in the World Cup against Tunisia. Watched it in VR. There's an app, you probably heard it, you can get to watch it in VR, and it's pretty cool. It's, a novelty. So yeah, what it is effectively, it has you in this kind of big plush kind of box, and it's like you're up on the second tier or somewhere. So in fact, there's 3 different camera positions, one behind each goal and one on the centre line, kind of in the top tiers, if where the boxes would be. And behind you, if you look around in the headset, behind you is this like really posh looking kind of room basically. And you're kind of sat on this sofa, and you look out to the whole pitch, and you've constantly got the whole pitch in your view. It's not a 360 video, of course, because you've got the rendered kind of posh room behind you. So it's really like a 180 or a little bit less than 180 video. If you lean really far forward, you can kind of see the edges of where the video has been stretched around the sphere of the plane that it's on. That's kind of hidden for the main part by these kind of blinders that come out. They just look like wooden boards, but it works really well actually. It's pretty sweet effect. Obviously, there's a little bit of blur vision going on. PSVR headset, especially, as good as it is, for video, the resolution is not quite there yet. The resolution is still pretty blurry for video in VR on most headsets. I mean, you'd have to have, I think probably the best way to watch video in VR headsets would either be the Vive Pro, which has only just come out, and there's probably very, very few of those headsets in the world. Apparently the Oculus Go is quite high resolution. Some phones, of course, would be good for it, remote mobile VR, but you'd want a phone with quite a large screen and a really high pixel density. So just to get that as a better resolution as possible. So it is a bit blurry, but it's quite fun being in there, and just basically you can see the whole pitch and the stands as well, the crowds, but also kind of hovering rendered above the pitch is an actual screen that's just showing the normal TV footage. So you are getting the close-ups as well. You're getting the proper TV footage and the commentary. Unfortunately, Martin Keown, Jesus Christ, who gave him a job as a professional speaker? Martin Keown, Jesus Christ. So you can see the TV footage as well as the entire time. You can also see, the entire pitch with this really wide angle lens that is creating the kind of VR effect. It's all right. It's something to do. It's good for me because I can't actually watch the World Cup actually on BBC or ITV because I don't actually have a TV license. I don't have any TV box. I don't have the capability of receiving live TV unless I did it on the internet, you know what I mean? But that's another equation, and I can do that, and I probably will do that for some of the matches. But I thought I'd try this out as well anyway, just to see how it went, and it's actually quite fun. It's surprisingly comfortable in there. It's very stable. There's no jitter. There's no wobble. As people with VR will be aware of VR wobble. There's none of that. But yeah, it's actually quite comfortable, quite nice. It didn't stop me getting bored. I almost fell asleep halfway through the second half. It was a bit of a boring match. So even though you're in VR, it's still not exciting enough to keep you awake during a boring England match. But I'm not even really into football these days. I haven't watched it for a long time. I'm a Middlesbrough supporter, but historically, it's where I'm from, kind of that Teesside area. And used to be quite into it. Used to go to a few matches, get the sticker books and all the rest of it, follow it week in, week out, listen to the radio for the matches and all the rest of it. But I haven't followed it for a long time, and I don't know this England team at all. That's how out of touch I am with football at the minute. The only England player that I'd even heard of is Harry Kane, the striker. Literally, that's how out of touch I am. I do not know this England team at all. But they looked all right. Not too bad. Moments of good pace and stuff. Nice passing for parts of it, but parts of it are a bit uninspired, a bit flat. Quite a young squad apparently, so that's good. In the past we've stuck with the famous names, the high-profile players, and it didn't serve us too well. So Southgate's gone in and he's picked quite a young squad. Some hunger, maybe some pace. and let's see how it gets on. I have faith in Gareth Southgate. He was a Middlesbrough manager for quite a while, and he did really well for us actually. So I do have faith in Southgate as a coach. So you know, let's see how we get on. We're the only, I think, are we the only? Certainly one of the only big teams to have started with a win. So yeah, off to a good start compared to a lot of the other teams. Germany, Brazil, really bad opening matches by their standards. So we shall see. But the World Cup in VR, pretty sweet. Yeah, I don't have a license. I stopped paying the license. It became too much. I didn't want to give any money to the BBC. Basically, you know, they're corrupt, proper corrupt. The news division, at least. You know, the politics division of the BBC is so corrupt. It got to the point where I just didn't want to give them any fucking money. And they do make good programmes every now and again. But to be fair, the best BBC programmes always end up on Netflix anyway, or Pirate Bay. So I'm not missing out on anything major. You know, Sherlock is already on Netflix and various other things, so that's all good. So yeah, but you don't need a license to use this app on PS4 or on your phone, mobile VR. So that's pretty sweet. So that says to me that maybe the BBC must have sold the licenses for their footage to this format. So in that regard, it's commercial. If they've sold it to Sony and whatever, so that would explain why you don't need your license to watch it. Yeah, it's weird. It gets around the license thing. Cause you need a license to receive the BBC channels, or and also is it live TV basically, and catch up as well. Yeah, catch up. So anyway, officially I can't watch those anymore. I'm saying, but yeah, but football in VR was all right. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's not worth the trade off for the definition. To be honest, it's a nice kind of it's a nice novelty. Yeah, I can say that. With a higher resolution, maybe it'd be worth it. But I don't know what the best phone on the market is in terms of the densest pixel, the highest pixel density, the pixels per inch. I don't know which phone has the highest pixels per inch, but I'd like to know. I'd like to find out if anybody's tried this with a really, really high pixel density phone. See if it's clear enough to make it a worthwhile option of viewing. Probably not. I'm sure that, you know, the World Cup's going to look amazing in 4K. You can watch it in 4K as well. I believe that's right, isn't it? So it's going to look pretty damn nice like that. But yeah, but that's it. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the World Cup in VR. It's all right. It's quite fun for a little bit. A bit antisocial. Luckily, I'm on my own tonight. My missus is out at work, and you know, had the other plans, so it didn't really matter. But yeah, VR, watching football in VR is quite antisocial if people are around you. So maybe wouldn't suggest it if you're not alone. Yeah, but it's all right. I think the entire World Cup's going to be in VR, so I'm going to try it again a few times. It's all right. Yeah, not bad. Let's see. Yeah, like I said, I haven't been following football for a long time, but I do kind of get back into it for the World Cups and European Cups. I like the spectacle of it, and I do appreciate the game, the beautiful game. You know, I like playing football. I like the sport of it. I just got bored of the whole roller coaster. You know, just other things. Yeah, other things interest me now, and football's just not really on the agenda apart from the big tournaments. So yeah, but that's it. Jules Rimet still gleaming. Oh yeah, no more years of hurt again. This time, maybe, probably. What do you think our chances are, guys? What do you reckon? People who know this team better than I do, which is not at all. What are our chances? What do you reckon? Let me know. So that's it. So, end of this video. Alright guys, bye bye.